Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I just did a whole video and realized that I didn't do something right, and it was probably 6 minutes or longer, and I had to redo it. So I'm so upset with myself right now. I'm not going to redo that one. There was a cover that Andrew Taylor had suggested, and Andrew, it is coming, but I couldn't find exactly what you were looking for. So I found something I think may make up for that. But right now I'm just upset with myself and my brain, and so I'm just going to do this. This is for me, guys. This is Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Rust Never Sleeps. And I know most of you heard my story about when I bought the Thin Lizzy album. I got one on my 16th birthday from Steve Lane. I hope you're out there, brother. I doubt you are, but if Steve's watching the channel, he gave me Thin Lizzy. I loved it, man. Before then, I only had records for my family. I didn't really have anything that was my own. I was really starting to get into rock and roll. I was probably 15, no, I was 16, 16th birthday, what I said. And but up to that point, I didn't really have anything on my own. That was my first record that was my own. Now, I didn't buy it, but shortly after that, I started buying my own records, a ton of Kiss records, and I bought some more Thin Lizzy and things. But I attribute how messed up I am today to Steve. Thanks, Steve. But this album, Neil Young and Crazy Horse, I never knew who Neil Young was, really. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, I heard that name. Wasn't really into that style so much. But this album, I had an apartment with my brother John. Shout out to John Hoffman. And he's a couple years older than I am. Maybe he's 3 years older than I am. But we lived together in a little house over here on L Street in Fort Smith, I believe. Long time ago, guys. This is probably 40 years ago. Yeah, probably. And anyway, we lived over there, and somebody came over to a party I was having, and I had an old 8-track player, and they brought this 8-track, and they left it, and I loved it, and I burned it up. It's Neil Young and Crazy Horse from Rust Never Sleeps. The song is Hey Hey My My Into the Black. I love this crunchy, weird distortion he gets. My friend Rick Carr, again, who probably doesn't watch the channel, hated this. Hated Neil, hated his voice, hated his guitar. So here you go, Rick. This is for you. I don't mean that badly. I love Rick. He's one of my favorites, but here we go. Probably going to pause this once, but if you look at this picture, when he used to play live, he'd say, when I get big, I'm going to get a guitar. When I get real big, and you see the big microphone, the big Fender amps in the background, the big bass amps and stuff, that was very clever.
You pay for this, and they give you that. And once you're gone, you can't come back. When you're out of the blue and into the black.
reference to Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. Loved the Sex Pistols, and Sid Vicious was the other guy. Sid Vicious is still around, but Johnny Rotten died. Loved it. It was great. Loved it, loved it. So we're going to go right on to the other. I know that Rick is busy learning that guitar solo from Neil, so I'll let him have a break. I don't know anything about Billy Talent a bit. I don't know what this is. BTV episode 33, Billy Talent doing Hey Hey My My. I don't know who this is. So here we go. Woo! This is Ontario, Canada.
Hey, hey, my, my. Rock and roll can never die. There's more to the picture than meets the eye. Hey, hey, my, my.
Great voice, great voice.
Out of the blue and into the black.
I love that. Let me get the headphones off. Let me get this off of here. Let me do here what I need to do. Now, this may be blasphemy to some, and I think it probably wouldn't have been blasphemy to me a while back, because I love Neil Young's stuff so much. I probably have just about everything he's ever done. I would say that there's maybe a few, one-off or something that I didn't care for, but for most of his stuff, I have it. Most of it on wax. This was freaking amazing. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what BTV is. I don't know what this England probably is. But they did that song exactly like Neil did it, except much cleaner. He even did the exact guitar solo at the end that Neil does. But again, with all the fuzz and all the noise and stuff, and I think Neil Young's choice, Rick just thinks Neil Young is not a guitar player. I think some of that may have been Neil Young's choice, just to be because of the time he came out of, in the 70s, late 70s, or this particular song in the late 70s. Guys, I love this. I think they totally owned it, and it's going on my playlist, and I'm going to put it on Spotify immediately. Billy Talent, I'm going to listen to some more stuff from him, but gosh, that was fantastic. The driving, it was a little faster. I loved his voice. It was a little odd. The drummer, the guitar player, everything was fantastic. I loved it, guys. So, wow, thanks so much for watching this. I actually suggested this myself, so I was about to give somebody credit. I don't know who to give her credit to. Stop recording. If you like this, either one, Neil Young or Billy Talent, hit like, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and come back and see me, will you? And peace.